Morning, good morning. It is April 18th, and it's the day after the floods. And I'm at RadioShack this morning. They're kind of opening up late. It's like 11 o'clock. Actually, no, it's about 10:45. It says on the door that they open at 10, but because of the floods, a lot of people are opening up. A lot of businesses are opening up late, and people are probably getting to work late or starting. It's just, it's been crazy. I am not like in the best of mood this morning. Me and my daughter both feel kind of down because where we take at the, I don't even know how to say it, but the exit that we take to get to her job, 5 people has passed away from the flood. They said that they drove right into the water. I guess, thinking that it wasn't that deep. It's just so sad because when the flood started, I knew it was going to be bad, but this time, and we've been through a few of the floods since we've been here in Houston, but it's getting worse each time. And now I have this sunken fear in my heart, and it just made me sad because I kept the news on yesterday, and so many people were stranded. They had babies, they had children, they had babies inside of buckets and children inside of refrigerators, and for hours. And this one community, the Greens Point community, which is literally maybe about 7 miles from where I was, had no emergency help. Like, no, the city didn't come for them for hours later. And I seen people out there, older people who needed help, and people just hungry and tired and don't know what they're gonna do. They done lost everything. And some people are already living from paycheck to paycheck, or maybe just have like a monthly income that takes everything that they have just to have a place to stay and just a little bit of food over their head. But to lose a home, a place to stay, and have children just really breaks my heart. I'm so overwhelmed, and I try not to be too much because I know so many bad things are happening in the world. But when it just hits so close to home, it's so much, it's too much. I been up most of the night. I have not got no sleep. I just, oh my God, it's just too much. Like, I don't like to see children in trouble or older people in trouble, you know? And then I was so concerned for ourselves as well, like putting everything up high, doing everything we can to get our emergency paperwork together. And all I could do yesterday was think, oh my God, I was telling my children, we can't swim. Like, so I saw some people swimming for like, like the paddle boats that people put in the water in the streets. I told my daughter we need to get some floaties. Like, I need a floaty for my neck. I need a floaty for my arms. I need a floaty for my waist and my ankles. I I told my daughter we need to get some floaties. Like we need to be out and we need to have like a bag with some floaties so we if we see like a cat, a dog out there, we can put a floaty on them because Lord knows we're not gonna be able to save anybody. We saw one person uh trying to save a horse. I saw that on the news. I thought to myself, I thank God that person was out there to save that horse and it wasn't me because I got to get on top of the horse. The horse was going down in the water, but I would have been on top of his back because he still had his head up. Because Lord knows, I would have been expecting that horse to save me. I can't save nobody in the water. Well, so you guys, I'm gonna try to vlog a little bit today. I'm not in like the best, like I haven't done anything. Only thing I've done was brush my teeth. That's it. I haven't done anything. And I just feel so heavy this morning. And everything outside kind of smells like it just got this damp smell to it. So I think what I might go do is maybe to make myself feel better and to lift my spirits is maybe go vacuum my car, maybe make it smell good. That way I don't feel like like I still feel and smell the flood that is making me feel down. And then they saying more rain may come today. So I'm a little afraid. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm a little scared, you know? But I'm more scared for other people. I just want the emergency help to be able to get to those people that need help. But they have, you know, got shelters up. They've been trying to rescue a lot of people yesterday. So I'm hoping today that now that a lot of the water went down before the rain come back, that the people that needs to be evacuated is evacuated on time. Yesterday, me and my son, my daughter, we were just looking out the window and we were just watching the water get higher and higher. And we was watching people just walk through the water. Like they were just out there, just walking through the water. I guess they were saying, look, we gonna get out of here. For me and my kids, like I think before we go out to the water, that if the apartment floods too bad and everything start floating, we'll be on top of the couch just floating with it because we so scared of the water. And I told my daughter, I say, I maybe I should think about trying to find me a place on a second, third floor, even though I need to be on the first floor because when I get to the point where I'm having a shutdown and I can't move, being on the second and third floor could be dangerous for me, especially when I need to get out of that house and get to the hospital. But these floods is too overwhelming. Like it's making me think. I don't know. I was watching the news this morning. Hillary Clinton, she was on. I'm not. I think it was CNN, and they had asked her, "What is the thing that she most always seemed to have with her, or something like that?" And she said, "Hot sauce, you guys." Like Beyonce song, I got hot sauce in my pants. She said she carry around hot sauce in her bag. I actually fell out. I thought that was so freaking funny. I was like, Hillary, you're a trip. But you know, she trying, you guys. She trying. They said she's falling a little bit behind Bernie Sanders. Mm, yeah. This presidential thing is something. This it's just something. I don't even know. Like I just don't know who to look forward to right now. Mm, yeah, you guys, and oh, I I gotta say thank you, Michelle. Thank you. I was so psyched when I saw that Michelle gave me a shout out to, I think she left it on Ignite as ASMR page. And oh, he is absolutely wonderful. I love his voice. I like his voice. Yeah. Sound like such a sweet guy. I'm gonna take some time out to watch a few of his videos. And I'm excited to see that he's back. I saw that he was gone for a while, but I'm glad that now that I'm watching him that he's actually back. So I'm kind of excited. Yeah. And then I'm sorry you guys, I'm a hot mess this morning. I really am. I need to go home and like take care of myself and make myself feel better. Hmm. I don't know if I'm gonna make it home. Because the rains are coming again, I might try to stay local and get some things done so I can be here to pick up my daughter in case of an emergency. Because if it starts flooding again, I don't want to be all the way home and get stuck somewhere and then she is stuck, you know. Yeah, I'm checking. I'm looking in the camera like it's a mirror. Looking at my skin. I got some fading cream. Think by Olay. I'm not sure out of one of the magazines. I got a new 17 magazine I was looking at the other day, and I got some fading cream because I got like a pimple right here. And you know, I did something stupid. I was trying to bust that pimple every day. It drove me crazy. Like, I'm just one of them people. I know I shouldn't mess with stuff like that, but if I see it, I'm gonna pick at it. Like if I see a scab, I'm gonna just kind of scrape it a little bit. If I see a bump, I'm gonna squeeze it a little bit. I had a little bump right here. It's still there, I think a tiny, tiny bit, but no, it's right here. I see you right there. See, I don't like stuff like that because I'll pick with it. And like even though this bump is gone, there's nothing there. The scar is there for me messing with it. You're not supposed to pick your pimples. You're not supposed to mess with them. You're gonna get a scar. And you know what I do? I mess with them. And sometimes I don't even realize that I do it until it's too late. And then I know you guys like my hair. I got it in a bowl. Look at this mess. I need to, like, I haven't even combed it out. See this? I haven't done anything. It's just, I just got it up, sitting up high. I was asking my daughter if she would braid my hair so I could put on a wig. I want to try, I know it's crazy, but I want to try all blind with hair wig. Like I want it to be honey blind, all blind. I want to try it out. I saw this woman this morning. She got all her hair cut off, all of it, except for a little bit at the top and got little tiny curls. Man, her makeup was on fleek. Her hair looks so nice. It looks so good. I used to always wonder what I would look like if I just shaved all my hair off and kind of just dyed it blonde. My daughter told me my face too big for that. My daughter and son be going in on me. Oh my God, they can't even talk about that. They always talk about, Mom, we got big foreheads because of you. I was like, no, y'all got great bone structure because of me. Shoot. Man, be trying to go in on me, talking about me. Look at me, you guys. I don't know what to do with myself. Let me just go inside this Radio Shack and get my headphones. I got these headphones, and I know y'all seen them in the channel recently. And I got insurance on it, the headphones, and they told me I only could change it out one time. And I only had the headphones for like maybe a good month and a half, and one ear already gone. I can't even hear anything out of it, which makes it hard for me to edit my videos. Because like if everybody's watching TV or my son listening to his loud music, what was he listening to yesterday? Oh, it was so loud. No, not yesterday, last night. And I was trying to, oh, he's listening to the song, Welcome Back, Welcome Back, Welcome Back, Welcome Back. Remember that movie, Welcome Back? It was really sad. Anyway, I think Mace made a rapping song to it, and it's got the theme, Welcome Back. He was listening to that. And I couldn't hear nothing. And it just makes me so mad because, I used the mic and I'd be going like back and forth from ear to ear on side to side on the mic. And it makes it hard for me to listen when one ear is not working. Now I gotta go in here and change it already. And they talking about I only could change it one time, once a year. What kind of crap is that? So now I'm getting ready to change it. I'm gonna have to buy new insurance all over again for the new ones. And I only had it for a month and a half. I didn't even make it 6 months. I don't even know if it's worth it even buying the insurance. The insurance is like only $2. I shouldn't be complaining. No, $3.99 for a year. That's what I bought. And but is it worth it if I'm gonna be changing it out? Like, I don't know. I want to get to the point where I can buy all of the things that I need. Because, you guys, I don't know how or when. I'm just going by faith and time and the path that God, the energy has put me on. And I'm trying to become a great ASMR artist, person, plus vlog my life, plus try to talk about my life. I was just telling my daughter that I need to do a really good story time, and I got a whole lot of them that I want to do. But then I noticed lately that my heart kind of tightened up when I started thinking about the past. Like, I'm one of them people that once the next day come, it's over for me. Like, that's it. I try not to think too much about the past. And because my memory is sharp when it comes to the past, it's almost like I'm there. Like, I'm right there in my memory. I can see everything. Like, let me give you an example. When I was a little girl, we lived in the projects, and I was about 4 years old. And we lived on like this 9th floor, and it had 2 big windows in my bedroom. One was on the left side of me, and one was directly in the front of me. And I shared my room with uh, the babies. And then there was another bedroom which my other two sisters shared. And but when I was about 4, I had my room to myself because the babies didn't come yet. And my mom had my room so pretty. Like I can remember having these curtains. And that's why I love the color like blood burgundy now. The curtains were like a blood burgundy. And I think she had that color so no one can see through the window, because when you go to the window, you literally can see other people's apartment because the windows were huge. And it had a windowsill that was about 3 feet from the floor. And the windowsill was about the size, like the indent into the window, like a window ledge. It was about, maybe about, I must say about maybe about between 6 and 9 inches wide. And you can literally, I was so little that I could sit inside the window ledge. But on the window ledge, it wasn't where you could open up the window. If you was on the floor, you could open up the window and you could kind of look down. And you could see everything. Everybody looked like little ants because it was so far up. See the playground. You could see the school way up the hill. You could see down the hill. You could see everything. You could see the swings, the monkey bars, the ramp to the building for like the disabled people. You could see all that. And but if you climb up to the window edge, there was no protection at all. The windows had no screens on them. And when you open up the window, the whole thing opens up. And you, like for me, my whole body was exposed to outside on the 9th floor. And it was just this little lock on the window that kind of come down like this, like a hook, that my mother told me that I wasn't allowed to open. But she was gone a lot. A lot. And I was in charge. And I remember being little and telling my sisters not to move, like giving one a bottle, giving one a sippy cup, and having them in front of the TV. And back then, the TV was on the floor with legs, and it was black and white. And you turn the TV like, when you turn it, go like that. And fighting with the antenna. I remember the antenna used to just seem so hard for me to move it and to get the TV the way I wanted. I was always fighting with that stupid TV, you know? And once they were like out of my way, I would go to the window and I would open it and I would climb up to the ledge and I would hold on to the top of the window that was open, and I would just stand there like I was about to fly all the time. And I remember doing it just for like a few seconds, and it would give me such a rush. Then I would jump down and I would feel so grown up. And my mom, she never knew that I did that. And I remember sitting at the window ledge one time, just waiting for her. I'm too emotional today. I just, see, that's why it's so hard for me to tell some of my stories. It's just too much. It don't seem like a big deal, but I remember waiting all day, all night, and she's still never coming back. I used to feel like she wasn't gonna come back. And then when I seen her walking, coming down the hill, I could see her. I knew my mother from so far away. I knew her, how she was shaped, how she looked, what she had on. My mom worked as like she wore like a candy striped blouse, and she never really talked about it, but I believe that she worked like in a hospital. Yeah, like a nurse maybe, or a nurse's aide. But she wore a candy striped blouse, and when she get down to the hill, she could see me waiting on her, and I could see her smile. And she had like bags in her hand. One time she had like a hula hoop. It was like actually the hula hoop had like candy stripes in it, like her blouse. She had like two. One was green, like all green. And I could see the hula hoops. And boy, I saw the hula hoops. I was just like, oh my God. And see, my sisters, they were still little. But I was at the age where I got so excited, but I was so excited by myself because my sisters weren't old enough to really understand what was going on. And I would just say, Mommy's home, Mommy's home. And they would get up and they would run to the window, but they couldn't get up to the ledge like I could. And I would jump down. My little feet hit the cold floor. And the floors were like a marble brown. They were hard, brown. They had little, like, not white specks, but white, like, kind of streaks going across them. Okay, you guys, I am back out of Okay, you guys, I am back out of RadioShack, and I'm so happy that I have my headphones again. And I haven't tested them out to make sure that they're working properly, but I'm quite sure it is because the lady took them straight out of the pack and gave them to me. I am so excited, you guys. I didn't even have to pay for this. Sometimes God releases small gifts upon you, and they're so small, but it's like they add up, and you gotta recognize the small gifts. And let me tell you guys what happened when I went in there. It's like I was telling y'all earlier, my headphones didn't work, and I had insurance on them. So when I went in there, I picked up these headphones and I told her that I'm returning the old ones and that I want to go ahead and purchase the new insurance for the new headphones. And she asked me why was I returning them. I told her that that one side of the ear didn't work, and it's important to me that my headphones has to work. And yeah, so it was kind of a line in Radio Shack, and she was at the keyboard register, and she was kind of like shaking like this. She was like, "Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, da 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 da, come on, come on, come on, come on." She said, "Ma'am, I'm so sorry, but because of the flood, the internet is working really, really slow. I was so late opening up the store because of the flood, and I'm so sorry that it's taken so long." And I said, it's okay. I'm just gonna wait. It's okay. And if you have to handle someone else while I'm waiting for the internet to work, it's okay. And she said, "Oh, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am." And she was telling me that because I'm doing the insurance and everything, they do it through, they need the internet in order for her to ring it up. So she started handling other people who had also had cash because the credit card machine also wasn't working because of the internet. And she was doing pretty good. She was moving the line flowing, and I still was waiting for the internet to start. She would stop after each customer and see if the internet started back up, but it didn't. And then this one particular lady walked in. Um, and let me describe the lady that was at the register. She was Mexican, and she had beautiful blonde hair. And it's funny because I was just talking about blonde hair, this morning. And she had contact lens on, and they were gray. And her skin was of like I want to say it was a creamy tan brown. It was so pretty. Um, like the lightest color brown you can think of. That's what color she was. She was like an olive, creamy brown. She was really beautiful. And she said, she was at the register, and the lady walked in, was like, she saw the line, and she was like, "You the only one working?" And she was like, "Yes, ma'am, I am." So she popped her teeth. She was a black woman, and she was frustrated. And I can tell she was frustrated because I think a lot of us in Houston today is just not feeling our best, you know? And the lady, Mexican lady, apologized to her. Said, "I'm so sorry that the line is so long and the internet is not working, and I am the only one working today. Others couldn't make it. Some people are still flooded in." And she says, "Well, I just want to return my item. And she said, "Okay, ma'am, okay." So after she finished, the last gentleman in line, she looked at the computer. She says, "Ma'am, the internet still isn't up. I'm going to help her. Is that okay?" I said, "Yes, that's okay." And she's like, the black lady said, um, "I was in here on Friday, and your employee told me that this is what I needed and this is not what I needed, and I want my money back. And if he didn't know what he was talking about, he shouldn't have sold it to me." And the Mexican lady, she kind of looking at the lady, and she's like, "But ma'am, what is it that you need? Maybe I can help you. It don't matter now. I just want my money back." And she said, "Oh, okay." So she proceeded to look at the receipt, and the lady handed her bag, and it was an HDMI cord. And it was out of the package. The package was like tore up. And so the Mexican lady took the HDMI cord and she started rolling it, to kind of make it, she kind of like dropped it and straightened it out. And then she was just rolling it from one side to the other, like this, so that she can try to put it back, as neat as possible in the package because it was still very much new. It looked like the lady didn't even use it, just like she took it out of the package. And uh, she told the lady, she says, okay, well, I'm sorry that that happened, but it says on your receipt that you bought this with a credit card, so I'm going to have to return it back to your credit card. And she's like, fine, that's no problem, but I don't care. I just want my money back. So no matter how nice this woman was to her, she just was going to take out her anger. Whatever happened, she was going to take it out on somebody. And, usually when I'm inside of a store, I speak to everybody. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was just like acting like, okay, I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna speak to her because right now she's snapping. So then the lady went to go put her credit card number in, I guess, to give her refund. And Lord, she did that. The lady getting back $33 and some change. I said, dang. The last time I paid for HDMI, I think I paid like $19.99. And I said, whoa, that was a lot. I said, I bet you she found that cord probably cheaper somewhere else and returned it. That's what I was thinking, because I would have did the same thing. Because that was high. And the lady was like, okay, um, now I'm gonna need your phone number. So she told the lady her phone number real nice and loud. And they said, thank you, ma'am. Now I'm gonna need your address. And she's like, no. She said, well, I need the address to show that the money is going back to you, the person who's requesting the refund. And she says, no, I'm not giving you my address. She said, well, can you give me a address? It's fine. She said, no, no, I don't want you to know anything about me. I was like, oh God, oh my God, okay. So then the lady was like, I'm sorry, guys. I know y'all probably been hearing a rapper. I'm sitting up here. I found two pieces of candy, and I'm feeling kind of down today. But I found two pieces of candy, and I was just, I don't know, I'm just touching on it. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and eat it. I don't know. I got that urge to just mess with something, so I'm gonna just eat one, and I'll just touch the other one. It's the Weathers original. You know, they say sometimes a little piece of candy make you feel a lot better. Mm, it's the coffee and caramel flavor. So the lady was like, the Mexican lady was like, I can't give you a refund if you don't give me an address. Ooh, the lady got loud. She said, who is you? I'm not giving you no address. I gave you a card. I spent my money on something that I didn't even need. Listen to your employee. Do your job and give me back my money right now. I think my head went down even lower. I was like, I said, dang. Oh my God, I started feeling for the Mexican lady because she was so sweet and she was being genuinely as polite as she can. But it was, no matter how nice she be to that lady, it wasn't going to go well because something happened with this woman. The Mexican lady was just the one who was going to get the heat. And then she was like, I'm telling you, it's about to be some trouble because I want my money. And the Mexican lady said, well, let me call corporate. She makes a phone call. She goes through the whole situation. And she said, okay, on the phone. Okay, I'll do that. Thank you. Thank you so much. She told the lady, I got the approval to give you your money back without your address. And the lady's like, just hurry up. Because now I'm upset. And the lady gave her a refund. She told the lady, what's your name? She told her name was, anyway, I'm not going to say it, but it was pretty. It's a pretty name. And she said, are you the manager? She said, yes, ma'am, I am. Let me have the corporate number. She gave her the corporate number. She calls corporate while she's in there. And told them that their manager gave her a hard time giving her money back, even though she had her ID, her credit card, and her receipt. And she's highly upset. Next thing you know, she went walking out the door to talk to them on the phone, and she was just as loud as she can be. A Mexican lady put her head down. She's like, now I'm going to get in trouble. I said, no, I don't think so. She said, well, that's not what I wanted. I was just doing what I'm supposed to do because you need their address. They want all the information to make sure employees not doing refunds and pocketing the money. And I told her, I said, well, that makes sense. I understand. I heard, but I feel like you handled that really well. And I don't even think you should take it personal. Because probably the whole day, anybody that she come in contact with is going to get her heat. And you should not take it personal and just brush it off as if it never even happened. Somehow or another, if you can do that, don't take on her energy. And she said, she knew my name. I guess because I've been waiting there so long. She said, Miss Payton, thank you. You're right. I handled that really well. And I don't feel like I did anything wrong. I said, nope. I said, from the moment she came in the store, she was yelling at you. She was yelling at you. Find a reason to laugh at. I mean, it's not exactly funny, but she didn't do anything. It was funny to me because she didn't do anything. No matter what, the lady was going to be upset. So, when she said, how can a person be so negative on a day like this? She said, we just had people die from the flood. And people lost their homes, lost everything. She said, this woman can leave out this store and something happened to her, she got her children and they need her. Like, why carry around so much negative? And your life can be taken just like that when so much other more stuff in the world is so negative that we could be just trying to be hopeful for than to be so mean. I said, I was just talking about that. Yep. I said, I was just outside talking to my friends about that. And then, she said, Miss Peyton, I'm so sorry. You've been in here forever, and the computer's not coming up. She said you would have to purchase new insurance for the new headphones, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go a total exchange. And that way you have your insurance even longer, and you don't have to pay for it. And she took the headphones out of the box, and she wrote me up in exchange, and I didn't have to pay anything at all. I was like, oh my goodness, okay. Even though I only saved $3.99, it just, I don't know, so just, I like, when I save money. Or when I get gifts or somebody do something nice for me, a nice gesture just makes me feel so much better. Like I feel so much better. You guys, I got my headphones and I didn't have to pay for them. And guess what? You know what? They're probably going to work way better than the other ones. But everything happens for a reason. It was a reason for me to go there this morning to be her witness because I told her if she get in trouble and she need a witness, I will surely be her witness that she did a wonderful job. Yeah. So then when I left out of there, I went up to my daughter's job and not to see her. I just went to give me some water because I'm not feeling good, you guys. Like I'm emotionally a little stressed. I'm tired and my heart feel heavy. And then my body kind of aching. So just went and got me some water. And I picked up this bottle. It was only like $5. And I was looking for a bottle because me and my daughter, we go to the sauna a lot. And when we go to the sauna, yeah, see, it's this big. So yeah, so when we go to the sauna, I drink up all my water really, really fast, and I be wanting some water so badly. So I'm gonna take this and put it in the refrigerator and let it get ice cold. And I was able to fill it up free with the alkaline water. Yeah, yeah. And while I was at the counter to pay for it, I didn't realize that I think that they don't take credit cards unless you spend a certain amount. And I didn't have any cash on me. And my daughter wasn't around. So the young man in the store, he paid for my bottle and they let me fill up my water for free. And I was like, oh, thank you. And let me tell you, y'all, guys, this young man is so cute. He's a Mexican young man. He's so handsome and got all these long muscles. And sometimes I see a couple of the girls at the job be looking at him, doing little googly eyes at him, watching him. And he's a handsome little thing. But yeah, he paid for my water. He was so sweet. Isn't that sweet, you guys? Like, that was so sweet. I I got a vlog that I need to put up. And in the vlog, last time I was here, one of the people that work at the water store with my daughter, just as soon as I came to the door, just start praying for me. It was really beautiful. I told y'all about it in that vlog, but I gotta find it on my computer and try to put it up. But you guys, I'm so psyched. I am all caught up. Like, I literally just got like 2 magazine videos, I think 2 vlogs, maybe. And I got 1 blow pop video to put up. And then I'm going to put this video up today. Like, as soon as I finish talking to you guys, I'm just going to go ahead and load it to my computer. And I'm not going to do nothing special to it. And I'm just going to go ahead and load it for you guys because I want to connect with you guys and just say hello. And I hope you all are feeling well. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you had a good weekend. And if you're not feeling well, I hope that you will feel better. You know? So I hope my vlog reached somebody today and just hopefully you feel better like I feel better. I feel so much better than I did when I first started talking to you guys. And I was thinking about Michelle again, and she was in this comment she left where she shouted me out. She said, ASMR, the chew is the bomb. Yes. And she said, she's not all fake. I thought that was freaking. I was cracking up. Let me tell you why. Because I was telling my daughter that, am I going to be okay with the ASMR? Do you think that I'm okay? She says, Mom, different strokes for different folks. The people that are subscribed to you are going to love you. So that's what I'm going to keep the faith that I continue growing. And I started a GoFundMe page. And I think the only person looking at it is me. But I started it because I am trying to get everything I possibly can get to make this channel better. I want to give you guys good entertainment. And I want you guys to look forward to great, videos and something that just make you feel good, make you feel better. And I want to be able to continue spreading the love and continue sharing with those out there, that need it and want it, And if I had the funds, like as soon as I get extra funds, I will be investing into my ASMR channel as much as possible. But right now, I don't have a way to get the funds as fast as I need to get it. So some of you guys, when you see my GoFundMe, if you can support my GoFundMe, please. And if you can't, it is okay. No, you don't have to do it if you can't. Don't go out your way and do that. Because God willing, whichever way it comes, either I get the money, I save the money, or my GoFundMe grow, I'm going to grow the channel and I'm going to give you guys the best ASMR videos that I possibly can give you. I'm going to give you a part of my life as much as I can. I'm going to share my thoughts with you guys. I'm going to be there for you guys.
as much as I possibly can. And no one's perfect. So yeah, I might mess up here and there. So I ask you guys in advance, forgive me. Forgive me if I mess up. If my video sucks. I'm sorry, you guys. Because some of my videos sucks. Like, they horrible. But when I be trying to edit, I be getting shade, man. They be throwing shade at me so bad. But when I'm editing them, my intentions are good. And I feel like I'm doing such a good job. That's how I feel. And then after I get a whole lot of negative comments, I realize that my video sucks. But you know what? I can get 30 negative comments and I get one comment. Someone said they loved the video and it helped them. Whatever. All of that negative stuff go out the door. Okay, you guys. I guess I better get to work. So I will be connecting with you guys hopefully in about an hour. I'm trying to get better at this. Sometimes it don't always go that well. It's like sometimes I have videos and I think I'm gonna get them up just like that. No. I'll be stuck on that video for like 4 days. Stuck. But God willing, today we will connect. We're gonna connect today on this wonderful Tuesday. So happy Tuesday, you guys. And right now there's no sun. No sun. And the rain is coming back. I bet you this water gonna be so good. Yeah. And it's PBH free. So I can fill it up as many times as I want without, worrying about nastiness.